Good morning, Philippines. Well, it's a hot, muggy day, and the guys are hard at it. This is week 29 of our renovation project here in Talamban, Cebu. And you can see the forms for the third and final floor, which will be my master bedroom, being set up right now. So let's go take a look, shall we? We're starting off today in the living room area. This will be the sunken living room, looking around in the corner where the bathroom will be set, and up at the ceiling where they've put the steel supports for the tile. We're putting a tile ceiling in here. And you can see the forms there for the sunken living room. We'll swing across here, back looking through the kitchen. More of the ceiling work. There'll be 3 lamps going up there, which we talked about in last week's video. And work is ongoing to finish off the counter space, which we'll take a look at in a minute. So the stairs are in large part roughed in. The guys put a new wall here at the top, curving the stairwell so that it flows up to the top. This will all be finished off, parged, or rendered, or plastered, depending on how you feel about what terminology you use. So this is Mom's walk-in closet. Try to make it as wide as possible, and it's finishing off the cornerstones there. And they mix right there in the house, and they're finishing off the perimeter balcony wall, which you can see here on the inside is coming along quite nice. Funny thing is, you'll see the guy's laundry hanging everywhere. There's 3 of them living here on site, maybe 4, who knows. But I'm happy to have the added security. So this here's the bathroom area, and some of the plumbing has been covered by the subfloor. And it's roughed in for the shower stall there, and there's a plug in for a heater if you so choose. The bedroom vent windows over what will be the master bed there, with power to supply for table lamps, and in the far corner being the walk-in closet. So coming through the kids' access to the door to the bathroom, we walk into what'll be Beau's room, and they're putting in a poured in fixed cupboard there, and you can see the plumbing from the bathroom up above. Looking through at the neighbors and coming around his exit to the balcony area. So they're finishing off this and securing the pillars to the wall for extra strength. I wanted to have a good solid wall there with kids on the floor to make sure that we're not going to be dealing with anything too fancy. So the guys are working here on the outside now, and that little slit there you see ahead of you, that's going to be filled in. It'll be a straight pour for added strength. Then the door frames, were put in. This is a look at the new wall and the curved stairwell that will be plastered in, and the detail will come later. We may put a cupboard over there in the corner, a small one, and up the flight of stairs to the 3rd floor. So when you come on up here, you can see the formwork and bracing and scaffolding set up for the 3rd floor. Now this floor won't have any drop ceiling. It's going to be straight concrete to the roof to maximize the airflow and allow for the heat transfer not to accumulate in any subceiling. Over here you're going to have another stairwell tucked in the corner that'll go right up to the roof, and that's where our solar panels will be attached. We'll put a window here on the side or the stairwell, and that's the connection to the neighbor's roof. We'll have to address that with a wall. This is where the bathroom will be, and we'll put in a window there so you get a partial view. Let the sunlight in. And the guys put together a ladder for me here. So we'll do a hike up the ladder here in a second. Get a quick view of what's going on. And there'll be a glass railing, stainless steel and glass along the perimeter here, and with a space so that you can actually climb out on the other side to clean the glass if you so choose. So it's not an immediate drop off. And that provides some shade down below. Again, we're trying to keep the building cool through passive means. There's an overhang here, and the overall room will be about 24 by 12. And this is the view that you'd experience if you were to decide to stay and visit with us. Looking down at the neighbors. And while I think about it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So here we go. We're going to head up the ladder now and take a look at the actual formwork that the guys do. 3 points of contact on a ladder. It's hard with a phone, so taking our time. They just put Boco lumber and put blocks in to support the rungs. The tarp is just blowing all over the place, but it does provide some shade while they work on all the rebar. The rebar has been lifted out of the existing form so they can tie them all with the saddles or stirrups, or as the locals like to call them, the rings around the rebar for reinforcement. And again, this plywood has got a slick black finish to it that we're relying on to allow for the cement to be smooth. Here's the rebar along the side, and this is where the skylight over the stairwell will be, so there'll be no cement poured in there. That's blocked off. And when you're stepping over the crossbar here, you'll see in the corner, that's an access hole for a stairwell. We're going to put a round about stairwell in there, and it'll be a nice spot. We'll put the solar panels along that side and that side, but near the stairwell it'll be open up. There'll be a spot there that I can sit back and enjoy a beer if I want and have a cool breeze. That tarp will be gone, but just taking a look, you can see the mountains and the whole complex. And there'll be one tower with a ladder up a little bit higher than this still. But right over there is the top of the mountain, the Cebu mountaintop. So at nighttime, the lights should look quite spectacular. I hope so. And then we can look south towards Lapu-Lapu and Mactan. They're over the horizon there, but we'll see what happens. And that's the hillside next to us. So, looking here, that's the tool that they use to twist the wire to secure the rebar. And they manufacture a bunch of those prior to coming up. And there's some thinner plywood used to fill in some of the
Hi,
cracks.
guys. If I could just interject for a moment here and thank all the new subscribers who joined us and ask you to consider subscribing if you haven't in the past. It costs you nothing, and try it out. See what the topics I cover, if it's of interest to you. We basically cover the Philippines, Yeah, my perspective might be a little bit different from some of the other channels. That like button and the subscription button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything.
So, under the shade of the scaffolding, you can see the general layout of the room. There's perimeter wiring for the electrical outlets, and this would be the bedroom portion of it, moving over here to where the washroom would be in the corner, and beyond that, the storage tank. It's got quite a wide balcony space. You can see here where the edge of the wall would be, looking down. It's kind of hidden. There's just rebar sticking up there. So we expect to be pouring this week, and hopefully be able to start shipping some of the stuff from the third floor up, like the bathtub and the tank in this corner here. As we come downstairs, one last look around. In the corners, we'll have a little alcove for any kind of artwork or whatever coming down the stairs. Maybe we'll put a sculpture or something in there, or a statue, some religious statue, the wife's Catholic, so who knows. And that's looking down to the sunken living room with a perimeter wiring set up so that it can illuminate the space at night. And that's the TV wall there to the left. And that's the old septic tank that's been filled in now. So that's pretty much the detail of the living and kitchen area. We did blocks in the gas cylinder area there in the corner. So the stove will fit in here. There's an adjustment made on that, and then we'll be putting cupboards in under here with a dishwasher where the little table is, and it'll slide across to drawers for the dishes. With the bar, the lighting, access to the garage. So our current expectations are that we'll be finished about mid-November with a total overall cost of the project of around 4 million pesos. And we continue our search for additional land to develop in the future. So thanks for joining us, and as my son likes to say,
thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.